So yes, folks, it's official. FIFA 23 is coming to Stadia. And right now, here we are in the Stadia store. You can pre-order both the Ultimate Edition and the Standard Edition from the Stadia store right now. So let's dive in, find out all the information we currently have about FIFA 23 coming to Stadia, cross-play, and all of that. Let's check it out. So early today, EA did their FIFA 23 reveal trailer to reveal all there is to know about the latest FIFA 23 game and the fact it's what platforms it's coming to and all of that. I definitely check out the official reveal trailer. The main features I saw in there that I thought were kind of interesting or new, obviously there's the addition of Women's Club, as well as obviously the FIFA World Cup. And also I noticed the free kicks look slightly different, and in the next gen versions, of which Stadia is counted as a next gen version for the purposes, is Hypermotion 2. So they built on the Hypermotion that they had for FIFA 22, which also featured on Stadia. I didn't think it featured on PC versions actually, but so PC version players, you should be happy because I think Hypermotion is included in the PC versions this time round. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it is. Anyway, you can check out the trailer to find out more there. There's not much extra information in that. So let's go to the main FIFA site. So as we go, here we go, Hypermotion 2 technology. We're going to find out more about that. There's going to be a series of further reveal trailers from EA talking about various aspects and the Hypermotion 2 technology. Rest assured that there's extra sort of 6,000 extra animations or something like that. Introduction of women's club football, double FIFA World Cup season for the World Cup in Qatar 2022 and the FIFA's Women World Cup in Australia and New Zealand in 2023. The main big headlines in terms of the new features that we know: Hypermotion 2 technology, as I said, 6,000 true-to-life football animations delivering realism every time you step onto the pitch, cross-play, which we will come to, and more gameplay features. A new risk versus reward shooting mechanic, refreshed free kicks, that's what I mentioned, penalties and corners, and more realistic physics bring the variety of football to the world's game. More on that from EA over the next few weeks. Let's go to the crossplay. So here's a handy crossplay chart. Following on from the crossplay test on FIFA 22, which included Stadia, on online friendlies and online seasons, we're expanding on the availability of crossplay to more game modes in FIFA 23. In FIFA 23, crossplay will be available for players on the same platform generation. Okay, so as I mentioned, Stadia is considered next gen, along with PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Stadia, and PC. As I mentioned, I don't think it was considered, PC was considered next gen. Didn't have Hypermotion in FIFA 22, but it does in FIFA 23. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, Stadia, and PC will be cross-play compatible with one another. And PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions, they'll be able to cross-play with each other. But here's a handy chart I think it's worth looking at. Player against friend, you can play against friends. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Stadia and PC, you can play against your mates on those platforms. And then in terms of matchmaking, your FUT online friendlies, online seasons, FUT rivals, FUT championships, FUT online draft, again, cross-gen platform availability there, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, Stadia, and PC. All exciting stuff, but there's more. So the transfer market is actually across all the platforms. I don't see PC there, but PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. So that's a shared FUT transfer market pool. PC looks like they, and Switch look like they have their own individual ones. Don't know why that is. A leaders board, cross-play in that. So you'll be able to see who's top of the leaderboard. In this example, PlayStation, and then presumably that's PC. Different types of PlayStation, not sure there. So the global leaderboards here across all the platforms, and then local leaderboards are segregated to either PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox versions, or Group 3 Stadia, and Group 4 PC. So there's been rumors about this. There was a leaks from earlier on. There's been speculation. There's been further leaks. There was a whole cross-play pilot that included Stadia. So why wouldn't they bring FIFA 23 to Stadia if they're already piloting things on FIFA 22 for it, etc.? All of that. Well, you can just put that all to bed. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. FIFA 23 is coming to Stadia. It's next gen with hypermotion, and more importantly, and I think massive for Stadia, it features cross play. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. FIFA 23 coming to Stadia. See you on the pitch.